Hello, welcome to Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1, Episode 2, Part 2. It's my second stream playing this game. I'll do a quick recap of what's been happening so far in the plot when we get there. But just a couple things, I do this every time, but just a few admin-y things before we start the gameplay today. First of all, if it's your first time here, hello, my name is Lara. I am a variety streamer on Twitch. I stream cooking and games, and I like to focus on mostly puzzle games, and that is what we're doing today. We're doing a puzzle/detective game, and when we do those, we have some rules, and I'm going to be really quick because obviously I said all of this in the first part, and also I say this all the time, so anyone watching live is probably bored of hearing me say this, but the enjoyment of playing a puzzle game is figuring things out, so we like to figure things out together in the chat. You'll see the chat appear below me as I'm streaming. But if you've played it before or you figure out the answer immediately, please do not say in chat because that spoils the fun for everybody. If you do figure it out, there's a channel points thing. I think it's 5 channel points you use to say that you know the answer. And you can also buy me a hint coin if I get super duper stuck. And that means I can look stuff up. Second thing is, hold on, where did I put it? Here it is. There is a command now for content warnings for this game because it has some not so nice stuff in it because it's period appropriate. It's all written there. You can also click the link that leads you to Does the Dog Die, which has sort of explains everything, but there's a warning at the beginning of the game that says that they have period appropriate, I don't think they phrase it like that, but racial, ethnic and sexual prejudices, including mistreatment of minorities and negative depictions of certain cultures. And there's also mention of suicide, self-harm, child abuse, sexual assault, animal abuse, guns and violence. So, all of that stuff is good. Not really, not good. But I'm just gonna quickly switch my camera to the other side so I'm not covering up important UI, and then we will begin the game. There we go. Okay, so I've said this already, but I'm really nervous, and it's because I know this is going on YouTube, so I'm really nervous about it. But I'll do a quick recap of what's been happening. Basically, there is Sherlock and Watson are back at Sherlock's hometown of Cordona, where basically they're visiting his mother's grave. And they have discovered that they met someone who implied that her death wasn't as cut and dry as it appeared when Sherlock was a boy. So they are investigating because there was a police investigation into her death. So they are currently loading at 90%. There we go, thank goodness, I thought it wasn't going to load in. We've just done a favor for the police department, so we're allowed to read their archives. So that's where we're gonna go, I think. I was expecting to be outside when I started this, because I saved inside, so I'm not sure where we are. And I decided I'm gonna put my brace back in, because if I don't wear my brace, my teeth aren't gonna move. So yeah, apologies for the, oh, I'm next to, like, a fast travel. Okay, that makes sense. Apologies for the lisping. I am wearing a brace, because I am adjusting my teeth. So I apologize if that is something that's annoying, but it is just how things are. And I've forgotten what all the buttons are that I need to do in this game. Oh, I click. That's it. I've already forgotten the controls. It's only been a week. Yeah, so we did a favor for the police department, getting a sketch of a criminal. And now they have let us, a random person with no ties to the police whatsoever, into their archives, so that we can search for information on the... This man is topless. Search for information on the potential questionable death of our mother. And by our, I mean Sherlock. Not Sherlock and Watson, they don't have the same mother. Though, we did discover, last time, I had a running joke that I thought was going to be a running joke throughout the whole game, that Watson wasn't real because no one ever interacted with him and he seemed to teleport to follow us around. And then it turns out he actually isn't real. He is actually an imaginary friend of Sherlock. He does not exist. It is canon in the game because he wrote it somewhere. I can't remember where he wrote it. No, there's somewhere in here is a note that says he can't come to terms with the fact that only I can see him, you know. So yeah, basically it was confirmed that the Watson isn't real. But I think that's pretty much all you need to know. We did do a full case last time, but that was, I think, just like a tutorial. Look at all these people. I wonder if any of these people are, like, part of the game dev team. 21 seems a bit old for having an imaginary friend. I think he had an imaginary friend from a lot. Yeah, basically, I think the point is that Watson just isn't leaving. Like, he won't go away. He's had him since he was a kid. He also, you will notice, just randomly appears. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, I need a day off.
I'm guessing that's the guy who was in the archives. Because there was a guy who was basically in here, locked himself in and wouldn't leave because he was having a strop. And we managed to solve his problem. And now we're in the arc. Oh, hello! I didn't expect someone to be in here. I thought I'd be on my own. But that's okay. Oh, there's 2 people. Right, search the evidence and select evidence in 3 search criteria. I tried to do this earlier. Basically, there were 3 places I could have gone. The game said I could go to I think it was the City Hall archives, the police archives, or a third one. I can't remember the third one off the top of my head. And I went for City Hall. But I couldn't do anything because I clearly didn't have the right information. So I think that's why I was like, oh, well, maybe I need to go to the police one. So I went to the police one and have since realized that I need to solve things. I think my camera might be better on the other side, actually, because I do cover up. There's a bit of UI in this corner that's usually a tutorial, and there's a bit of UI in this corner, which is, I think, whatever I have pinned. But I don't know if that's necessarily super important for you guys to see. I don't know. I feel like wherever I put the camera is in the way. So I'm going to put it back where it normally is on the other side over there. There we go. Like that. Okay. Hello. I'm a little bit less in the way on this screen, I think. So, we are looking for... Someone lit a candle and left a pocket watch on my mother's grave. The pocket watch belonged to my mother and shows an inside exposure to the elements. Oh yeah, so this is the guy. Werner Vogel. He was the guy who had my mother's watch because he bought it in an estate sale, but as soon as he realized I was around and Sherlock Holmes was back in town, he was like, right, I gotta give it to him. But instead of finding him, he decided he was just gonna put it on the grave of his mother, because he was like, I knew you were gonna be there, so I just put it there instead of coming to find you. Which is weird, because he knew where I was staying, because I'd met him the previous night at the hotel. Whatever. Werner Vogel is the man that left my mother's watch on her grave. Vogel claims it was his way to return what already belonged to me. He also mentioned there was a police investigation. I doubt that's true, but if they did, there would be something about it in the police archives. 10 years ago, we were living somewhere in Grand Surrey, which would help me narrow my search. So that's what I looked up in the City Hall, or whatever it was called, but it came up with nothing, so. Select 3 search criteria. So we need Grand Surrey. Ah, there isn't one about the time period this time. Victims. It worked! I actually got something! I didn't get anything before. I wasn't sure that was going to work. Okay. All I found in the archive was an empty folder labelled thusly, Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869, Stonewood Manor, Grand Surrey. There are no documents entire at all. It seems that there really was a police investigation and all the case files are missing. Ooh.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there
there he
was
is, he's
a
up there!
policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory
Our
was
mother.
vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, considering what we know, I'm surprised that these two didn't react, that I just started talking to myself. Thompson just perching up there like a bird. Hello, Brighton. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. I have very foolishly made myself 3 cold drinks instead of a warm cup of tea or something. It is so cold. It is apparently, it's 7 degrees today. That's Celsius, by the way. But feels like 5. So it's very cold. I have obviously a very warm jumper on. I have a hot water bottle. I've got my gloves beside me. I have not turned the heating on purpose because no
I'm
one
done
can
with the
afford that.
archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can.
Oh
The
yeah,
thing is,
I
our
had a
chief
favour to do
inspector
him.
has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I
Oh,
would
side
take them
quests.
myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor, basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Early will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Oh, my coat just independently started billowing. Ooh! Ooh, hello. Okay, we've taken the coat off. And he's got a gun. I didn't realise Sherlock would have a gun. Look at this man. Sorry, if you weren't here the first time, we had quite a long discussion about Sherlock's outfit, because it's as if it's already period appropriate, but it's still cool.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
That's me.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic. A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The
I feel
first
like this is
targets are
very
in the next
odd.
room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a
Do
while
I?
to see the results.
I'm assuming he means, like, shooting targets, not, like, people who aren't my targets. or, like, you know, like, of a crime, or... Sorry, I'm just adjusting my choker.
Concentrate,
Oh, hello.
Sherry.
Okay.
You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
How I do it, you mean? To aim, press the right button, then fire with the left button. Aiming activates slow motion and highlights objects you can shoot for only for a limited time. To manually reload your pistol, press R.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room.
Hooray.
Meanwhile, I'll
Oh,
fill
hello.
out the paperwork.
I didn't even see you over there.
Move on to the next room, new boy. That's an order.
Alright, goodness me, okay.
Come on, Sherry. It's just
Oh.
like in childhood.
Just like in childhood. Oh, I see. Wait, okay, so I'm not done with the tutorial? I'm having more tutorials? Good shot, Sherlock. Thank you, Sick Inside.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood.
You're a weirdo. Right. Oh, I can duck and roll. Let's go.
Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go.
Wow. Was that my test? That I had to sprint?
My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
Aiming slows time, highlighting enemy weak points and helpful nearby objects. Shooting these will open your foe up for a rest. While aiming at environmental objects, make sure your enemy is in proximity before you fire.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on.
What a delightful man. Is Enola Holmes in this game? I haven't actually seen Enola Holmes. I've been meaning to watch it. I think my mum's watched it, and she enjoyed it. But I don't know. I'm a very, very big... I was a very, very big Sherlock Holmes fan. It's been a long time since I really...
Snuff's ready.
Snuff? Sorry, I have snuff? Alright, let's move on from this conversation. Sorry.
Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armor.
Stronger enemies often wear armor for protection. Shoot off the armor pieces to reveal weak points. Helmets must be targeted last. Oh, I ran out of bullets. There we go. What we got there?
Hooray!
Oh!
Alright, let's move on,
It
Sherry.
was alcohol. Is this the same one as before, or a different one? What game? Do you mean...
If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated.
Sherlock can blow his snuff box at nearby enemies to disorient them. Just press X. This ability must recharge after each use, but every arrest you make speeds up the recharge.
Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results.
Enemies with helmets are protected from your gun, snuff box, and environmental effects. Oh, he's maroon. Sorry, it's all sick inside. Yeah, pocket sand. Remove a foe's armor before engaging with them. Okay. Yeah, Watson is I don't know if you were here at the end, sick inside, but like the running joke was going to be that Watson wasn't real, and then I discovered that Watson actually isn't real. So, that's fun. But I don't know where it's written in my case notes. I definitely wrote it somewhere, but I don't remember where. Or is it? It's not in John's diary, I know that. There we go. Same game, just learning how to be Sherlock still. Yeah, for some reason I'm now in a different tutorial, but like, I guess the first case was giving me a tutorial on how to do cases, and now I'm getting combat. I just wish they'd put the combat in the first case. But yeah, John has been... I found it finally. John's been my friend since childhood. I cannot remember a time without him. He cannot accept that only I can see him.
Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's
So
what we're going to
cocky.
find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well.
Wait, why has he got a
Even though
shadow?
you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds.
Oh,
So-
okay, that's fine then.
Are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
I'm also wearing... I forgot to
Not at
mention...
all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Murder
Good
is...
luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Murder is cruel and excessive. Try to arrest the enemy instead. Disorient your opponent, get in close, and then press left click to arrest them. Follow the cues promptly to immobilize your foe. We made jokes how he would appear everywhere out of thin air. That's what he does, yeah. It's great. Oh, okay. Okay. Is Watson in the back playing the violin?
I'm coming for you.
Have fun with that. Oh god! I was trying to shoot the bottle, not you, I'm sorry. Oh, it's only one guy? Okay. Oh my god, is he throwing knives at me?
Overcome him, don't rush.
Discombobulate!
I couldn't miss the party.
Oh! I didn't know I was gonna have a quick time event. I wasn't ready.
I'm coming.
No comment. Stop throwing knives at me!
Too simple.
I'm coming.
Am I gonna arrest him? Oh, he is arrested. Is that what that means? Oh, God. Watson is real, but Lara isn't. Well, most of you have never met me in person. So... Ow. He hit me with something. Oh, that way. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. This is not fun. Ah!
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh. Send me to snuff him. Discombobulate. Pocket sand.
Don't cry, you'll live.
Don't cry.
Time to knock this guy out.
He had his hands up. He was surrendering. Why did I need to beat him up?
You've lost.
Did I lose, or is he saying that to the other guy?
That's enough.
Oh, okay.
You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I really didn't,
I
but
did
thank
tell
you.
you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification.
Tony?
Congratulations.
Tony Stark?
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
A bandit lair has been marked on your map. Press details to open the How to Play screen. This icon indicates a bandit lair. Lairs usually feature more enemies and harder combinations than there are in the story. Surviving the lair rewards you with money depending on your combat performance. Arresting all enemies in each lair unlocks special challenges. Okay, so they're basically like dungeons, right? Unlock and activate as many challenges. This game is huge. I'm sorry. I know I said this earlier that this game is massive. My mic seems like it's super loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. There we go. I don't know. It just feels like it's going up really easily, like the volume. Maybe it's because I have it in front of me instead of to the side. Anyway. You cannot skip the combat inside bandit lairs, but you can choose not to engage with them at all. Okay, should we go do a bandit lair, or should we do the, Ooh! I've got a new case. Okay. Should we do the story, or should we do a side quest? What do you guys want to do? It'll probably be easier if I just stick with the main story for now. Right, so I need to find my side quest. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, the Collie Shangles. This is the side quest. Also, hi Mox. Did I say hello when you came in? I'm not sure if I did. I was sitting there minding my own business when the trader hit the soldier and he crashed into my table. How could I stay calm? So I might have grabbed a bottle and smashed it over the trader's head. I don't remember anything after that. The sailor started pushing me around, although I didn't mean to spill my drink on him. I fell on the soldier, who lashed out at me like it was my fault. I had to stand up for myself, but then someone smashed me with a bottle and I blacked out. Okay, there doesn't appear to be a level system, so you don't need to worry about leveling up. That's true, so it's not like I need to do it for XP. Though I get money for it, and I don't know what I spend the money on. Maybe clothing? These are my current outfits. With jacket, without jacket, and policeman. And John has two. He has regular John and ice cream John. So, okay, let's read the first part of this side quest. Case, I should say it's called case. My story, cases. Ah, I see, okay. Okay. A sailor was stabbed to death in a fight at the Golden Eel Bar, which is located on Scarlet Street in the Old City, west of Sesame Street. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Suspects. Brian McLeese, soldier. Alec Kaplanidis. That's hard to say. Kaplanidis, probably. Dock worker. Selim Yunan, trader. All suspects were detained. Cases pending further investigation. The trader spilled his beer on the soldier, and boy, that escalated quickly. I remember how the sailor swung a chair at the trader but missed and hit the worker. I didn't see anything else. I was hiding behind the counter to wait out the mayhem. The trader punched me in the face and broke my glasses. It was my only pair. The Ottoman scum hate all of us. How long do we have to put up with them? Oh, great. Racism! Fantastic. Big Bird did it. It was Elmo in the library with the lead pipe. Oh boy. I'm still cold. I'm wearing thermal leggings right now. And I have a hot water bottle and I'm still cold. Probably help if I had a hot coffee rather than a cold can of Monsters. Maybe I'll go make myself a hot coffee in a minute. Also, if Luco comes in today, I have some things to show off that Luco has bought me, but I will wait until later on before we do that. Right. So, who died? A sailor. A sailor died. So, the sailor was pushing around the trader, and the trader fell onto the soldier, and then wait, who's that? I have half a Red Bull in the fridge. Go. Free that Red Bull. Drink it up. I don't actually understand. I guess maybe I'm supposed to make my way there. Wherever there is. I kind of hoped it would say something on the map, but I guess not. Where are we trying to go? It's the new winter apple fig flavor. I have not heard of this. Sailor was stabbed to death in a bar fight on Scarlet Street in the Old City, west of Sesame Street. I'm gonna go ask the guy at the desk if he knows anything about this, because he might be able to tell me where to go.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
They said they detained them, so I thought they'd all be in here. Right, so I guess I gotta get to Sesame Street.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Nothing I can tell you, sir, but others might know more.
Look who's here.
Look at this dress! I love that dress. I'm not gonna follow her though, because it's kind of creepy. Right, oh, sorry, kid.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't know. Perhaps someone else can help you, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through.
Hi! Don't be rude, John. I'm just seeing if people want to talk to me. Okay, where is Sesame Street? That's a good question. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Ripper Street. We don't want to go over there. That doesn't sound good. Watson Street! Sorry. Being where the clouds are being swept away. I'm looking at the fast travel points because I was thinking that might be... Is that Gallifrey? Okay. Gallifrey Street. What's that? News kiosk, okay. I think I'm doing this wrong. I don't think I'm, like, approaching this how I'm supposed to. I guess I have to get there first. The crouch in a trash can. I think I'm supposed to find the street first. Right, what exactly does it say?
Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
I'm annoying them on purpose, John. Everyone's looking at us oddly, all thanks to Sherry, of course. He shouldn't approach people with such baffling questions. Perhaps we could visit the pub. So, okay, so John, as you can see, makes notes as we go, and he makes different notes depending on if I've asked people questions that are relevant. However, this one really really threw me off when I read it last time. What did I do in a previous life to deserve this dusty tomb, this curse of confinement amid yellowing papers, moths, and misery? Is that him talking? Or is he making the skull say that? Because, oh my god. I keep my home well hidden. Okay, Scarlet Street in the Old City. Okay, so which area is the Old City? If I zoom out a lot. This area, okay. Sesame Street, there we go. Oh, that's all Sesame Street. Scarlet Street, that's where we need to go. Okay. Right. Are there any... Maybe we'll fast travel here and then go across the bridge? Actually, it's probably better doing it that one. Right. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay. Right. I wish there was a mini map. It'd be a lot easier. Right, so I need to go the opposite way. That way.
Guests of Cordona, the treasures await you. Collect them all and return for more.
What? As part of the government's commitment to increasing tourism on Cordona, the City Hall is excited to announce a treasure hunt event. The challenge consists of 3 stages, each consisting of 8 photographic clues to the location of hidden treasure boxes. Once a participant has collected all 8, he or she must return and collect the clues to the next set of treasures. Cool! Well, we're not going to do that right now, because we're doing the Sailor case. Not Sailor Moon, don't worry. The problem with not having a mini-map is I have to keep opening my map to make sure I'm going the right way. Like, obviously I've got the little thing up the top, but that's just a compass point. Also, yesterday I uploaded a bunch of, well, I uploaded one TikTok that I hadn't uploaded to other platforms, and it's got 4,000 views on YouTube. And I don't know how that's happened. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it was just like, it's not even, in my opinion, my best clip. But it got 4,000 views. I was like, whoa, alright. I remember when Laura used to get lost with a compass, a map, and a Sherpa. I just look at her finding Sesame Street on her own. She's coming a long way. She's come such a lot. Okay. What's happening up here? I mean, sure, you do you, buddy. Right, so Scarlet Street is actually quite a big area. It seemed like it was quite a few streets. Like, it went on for a while. The street was quite long. So I guess I've just got to find the right, part of the street? Right, where am I? Oh, okay, I'm still quite far away from it. Oh, hold on, I'm getting stuck. There we go. I think there was... Sorry, I'm just jumping about. I think there was something in the settings about... No, it wasn't that. Compass on, yes. So what's the... I was sure there was something that made the camera go behind the player. Oh well. Maybe that was in Blake, actually. That's the problem with playing so many different games. Getting them all mixed up. Right, well, I've gone around in a circle. I didn't need to. So I need to go right and then right again, and I'm on the right street. Sorry. Is this Scarlet Street? Yes, this is Scarlet Street here. So I could ask people around here about it.
May I ask you something?
It's funny when someone like you asks someone like me for help.
Alright. What's that supposed to mean? Just thought you might have seen something. Fine.
Is this familiar to you?
I cannot help, but I can sell your fancy suit.
You can sell my suit? Oh, it's an ice cream man.
You're never too old to play hopscotch.
Oh,
But are you
John?
brave enough to play our hard version on the stairs of the watchtower?
I didn't put him in that outfit. At least I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sure I didn't make him Ice Cream John. Right, John, you're going back to... I must have left him as Ice Cream John. There we go, it's back to normal now. I mean, that would definitely... You know what? I'd definitely be able to see him if I kept him in that outfit. Parkour! Sheeps! Oh, you would keep it. Alright, I'll put it back on. Just for you, sick inside. It'll definitely make him easy to spot. Doesn't he look great? Sheets! Look at them! Alright. And a goat! Hello! Oof, that was a very odd movement. Alright, so this whole... Oh, I've gone down the wrong street. He said there was a game of hopscotch. He's hopping John. On the watchtower. I'm guessing this is the watchtower, because it... When I went past it, it gave me that. Oh. How do I get up there, then? Oh, the watchtower must be... Ah, okay. That makes more sense. I thought it was like that little rickety thing. I don't know what hopping John is. I'm sorry to disappoint you. How do I get up there? I mean, it's not important right now. Oh! Hello again. What are you doing? I wonder how many times he's been just doing stuff in the background and I just thought he was a random NPC. Because I couldn't see him apart from everyone else, and now he's so obvious and bright. I see him everywhere. And again, we're on the wrong street. How do I keep doing this? Hopping John, also known as Carolina peas and rice, and is a peas and rice dish served in the southern United States. It's made with cow peas and rice, chopped onion, sliced bacon, seasoned with salt. Some recipes use ham hock, fatback, country sausage, or smoked turkey parts instead of bacon. Interesting. He is Hoppin' John, but he is unfortunately not tasty. Unless he tastes like ice cream, I guess. Right, hold on. That little kid's looking at me like I'm mad. Okay, so there must be a street, like, up there. And I'm just on the wrong level to see it. I have to go look up cow peas. Are they just, like, big peas? I think John looks pretty tasty for a figment of your imagination. I mean... I don't even know what to make of that. But okay. This place is so windy. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I should just give up and go back to doing the plot. Nope. I'm clearly in completely the wrong place, because John would have said something at this point. Oh, hello. Alright. Yeah, okay. See how Scarlet Street kinda... It's like 4 streets and they're all called Scarlet Street? Goat! I must be in the right place. Oh, wait, the golden eel. This is where I need to be. I found it, finally. Okay. Kid is looking at me like I'm mad. He's not wrong. I mean, I've always heard pigeon peas. Interesting.
Stark told me you'd be doing the legwork for him. Feel free to look around.
That parrot's very golden. I mean, that cage is very golden. Hello. Are you having some fun? Can I talk to you while you're smoking your pipe?
Is this familiar to you?
I clearly have nothing to do with what you are asking about.
Alright. It's not clearly. Wouldn't have asked you if it's clear. Sorry, just trying to have a conversation. My god. Jeez. Alright, I guess we gotta do this then. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one. This. Oh, I can go in there. What?
Things really got out of hand here.
They must have had so much fun just like setting him up in different places in the scenes. Oh, they black-eyed peas. Oh, there we go.
What would you like? On today's menu, we have stomach punching, head kicking, and the chef's special, throat slitting.
He was stabbed to death. His throat wasn't slit, you silly man. That looks so warm. Oh, I'm so cold. There's an ad about to start. What I might do is I might go in. I don't really want to stop the stream. I've only just started. I kind of want to go make myself a coffee. Because otherwise I'm going to be drinking very cold drinks. Okay, I'm guessing I'm supposed to do this. But... Ah, there we go. Couldn't see where I was supposed to interact.
Shards of a broken bottle with blood on them. Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it.
I vaguely remember that cowpea was the crop name when used as fodder, but I couldn't remember the common name.
That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times. Sharp enough to gut a fish or a man. An ordinary kitchen knife.
Well, those are all the clues. Can I not crouch? Okay, fine.
Spilled beer led to spilled blood.
An unfinished bottle of rum.
What would you like? On
Oh,
today's
same thing.
menu, we have stomach punching, head kicking, and the chef's special, throat slitting.
I do like the way he speaks. Alright. Have I missed anything? I think I might have not gone here. Ah, I haven't. Stanley yelled at.
The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is
So
very
jealous.
nearsighted.
I just thought Sheila Buff. I got the wrong character name. I meant the one from Transformers, not Stanley Yelnats. There is no Will.i.am, but there is a Jonathan. Nice.
Someone must have landed hard on it.
Oh, I made a connection. Clearly. Aha, there we go. It's time to imagine. I become Watson. This is what seems to happen. I just sort of... Oh God, I really need to read their testimonies before we can do this. Okay, so it's somebody stabbed him. I have to pick who. Alright, this is quite hard, actually. Right, so this was when they were thrown against the table, and I have a statement about that. Traitor hit the soldier and he crashed into my table.
Stupid deaths, they're funny cause they're true. Woo! Stupid deaths, hope next time it's not you.
Nobody, well, I guess this guy died, but I don't think it was a stupid death. I think that's the right one for this one. Oh. Okay, so I get two options. I get... He was thrown... Ah, and his glasses came off, and that's why there's broken glasses. Yeah, I think that one's right. That one's right. Who hit him with a chair? I remember the sailor swung a chair at the trader. That's clearly the right one. You look like I'm dressed as the Tracy family. Oh my god, I do look like I'm from the Thunderbirds. Fantastic. Okay, so that one's right. I'm guessing. Oh wait, the guy doing the throwing is right, but maybe the guy on the floor is wrong. No, that's right.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Wait, why are there two options for this one spot on the floor? I'm not actually sure. Go over here and see what this is. Trader punched me in the face and broke my glasses. So that's who's punching, which I guess is what this one is. Is that the trader? Okay, it must be. Yeah, the trader's bald, so it's this guy. So that's right. So I might have been when the trader hit the soldier and he crashed into my table. I might have grabbed a bottle and smashed it over the trader's head. I don't remember anything after that. The sailor started pushing me around, so this is going to be the sailor. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It says multiple people on the floor showing two scenes. Yeah, so I think it is supposed to be two separate people on the floor, but I have to work out. I'm pretty sure the guy on the bottom is right. Oh no, maybe it's not him. No, it's this guy that I think is right. That one's right. I'm just gonna go bother Sherlock. He's just sitting there meditating. Okay, so what's this one? This is whoever did the stabbing, which we don't know. But that one's right over there. That one's right. And this one is the one we don't know. So Sarah's hard pushing me around and made me spill my drink. I fell on the soldier who lashed out at me like it was my fault. I had to stand up for myself, then someone smashed me with a bottle and I blacked out. I think that's right. I don't want to hit spacebar yet. I'm not ready. I don't have the answers yet. Okay, yeah. So, that's right, but now we have to think about who's left. So the only person who's still up on their feet at the end of this is him, the guy with the hair. So he has to be the guy who stabbed him, right? Him. It has to be him, because they were in a fight. Wait, why would he have pushed him into his table? Hold on, how does this make any sense as a story? They were arguing. I fell on the soldier who lashed out at it like it was my fault. Pretty sure that was it. The traitor hit the soldier and he crashed into my table. How could I stay calm? Yeah, so that's the traitor who hit the soldier. He crashed into the table. He got up, fought the traitor, then the soldier smashed him on the head with the chair, and then the only guy who was still standing stabbed the sailor. Oh, I can't. Can I not save here? Okay, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna exit. But I hope that stayed where it was. Still can't save. Oh, now he's lying down. Oh, I have to start again. It's fine. It's fine. That's the thing I can remember. Yep. And then the traitor punched the soldier. That's what I was trying to do for it, and I can't. It doesn't give me the option. So the... I think it's that one. Yeah. And then the sailor was stabbed by him. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's what I had before.
It all started when the trader accidentally spilled his beer over the sailor. The traitor punched the soldier who came crashing down on a table.
Why?
The worker smashed a bottle over the trader's head, then the sailor knocked the worker out with a chair.
Yeah.
The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to knife the trader but killed the sailor due to his poor eyesight.
Because he didn't have his glasses. Right. We did it. We solved the case. Easy as that. Oh. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to hit a button after it loads.
What if the barman...
Oh. Sorry, child.
Another puzzle solved.
Thank you.
What if the barman...
Well, hold on. Am I not supposed to tell you what happened? Are you not in charge? Who am I supposed to tell? I figured out the answer. What? What? Oh, the bird's in charge. Oh, clearly, yeah.
What if the barman...
Yeah, okay, so clearly not him. Do I have to go back to... Oh, maybe I just have to go back to the police department. Wait, where was the police department? Obviously, it's the parrot. Jeez. Loving the textures loading in. Oh, and the people as well. Oh, hold on. Where's the door? There it is. So I have all the textures on low. So they kind of load in weirdly. There is no police department. It's all in Sherlock's imagination. There is no island. I'm just in the middle of the sea right now.
You have 3 people detained on suspicion of murdering a sailor in a bar fight. All evidence indicates that the soldier among them is the true killer. He was the last man standing.
Very well. Soldier or not, he'll get what he deserves. I'll see to it personally. Nice work. Try solving another case. It seemed you have a knack for it.
I'm sorry, okay. I'm just a random person. My only proof that I can do this job was that I managed to shoot some mannequins. Okay. And now I've just gone, hey, it's this guy. I can have a vendetta against that guy. They've got no idea. I mean, fair enough, so could a policeman. But, like, they didn't ask for any proof. Right, I'm gonna take this case, but we're still gonna go for the,
Is that the sort of thing?
we're still gonna go for the main story, I think. But I might go and make myself a coffee first, if that's okay. Just because, I'm really cold, and I think it's probably a better idea to have a hot coffee than a cold can of Monster. Just to warm me up. So, my credentials are my chiseled jawline, and also a gun. Those are my credentials. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop you guys on the break screen just for a sec. Give this a savey save as well. Ooh. Go. I'm just a random person. Alright, and AI is trying to fit in amongst humanity. I am definitely a person. Human music. I like it. Right, I'm gonna pop you guys on the break screen. BRB, I'm just gonna, it won't take me long, I'm just gonna go boil the kettle and make a cup of coffee. So, chat amongst yourselves. When we get back, I might actually show you guys some stuff. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright, bye-bye. Okay, and now we're back. Welcome back, everybody. We had a break to get some hot coffee. Now my hands are not so freezing. And to have a look at some presents that some people that Luco bought me. One of my mods bought me some gifts, so we were just looking at them. And now we shall get back to Sherlock, Sherry. Let's get back to Mr. Holmes. And oh god. Alright, and the lagging. You okay there, Sherry? Hold on, let me listen. Yeah, my laptop's having a bit of a time, so we might need to not play for that long, because it's a bit mad. Right, so, we're trying to find our house. And there was something in the case file. Hold on, let me... Case book. About... Stormwood Manor must be located in Grand Surrey. I also had a glimpse of a bridge and a church on a hill. So, Grand Surrey, Surrey, wherever you'll be. The future's not ours to see. We're gonna go there. Grand Surrey. Okay, Ego. I hope you have a good rest of your day, whatever you're up to. And thanks for stopping by. Okay, so now I'm gonna mark this bridge So I go the right direction. Oh, it's nighttime. Is that because I spent so long in the menu, or is it just happen to be nighttime? Sherlock Holmes in this game reminds me of Martin McFly's father from Back to the Future. Oh! Yeah, okay, I could maybe see that. Dragon's gonna play on... Oof. It's gonna play on Oof. The other Frogwares Sherlock while I watch because they have a day off. Have fun. Enjoy more Frogwares. Oh, it's because I'm on the bridge. That's why the thing's gone. Okay, so we found a bridge, and we found Grand Surrey, but we need to find the building. It could be right there. I saw a building there. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. The front's the wrong shape. I guess that's why there's a red... Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. There's a red outline over the top of the building. So I'm guessing that's to, so we can compare it to the outline of the buildings like that. Like, okay, that's not right, you know? Grand Surrey, Surrey. Why is that in my head now? So, what did he say? That it was... at a church on a hill. Huh. Up here, maybe? That looks like it could be a hill. I just want to talk to everyone and see if they have anything to say, but they'll probably all just say, like, "Can't help you with that, sir, sorry," and walk off. Oh, there's some eavesdropping happening over here. Hello. Sorry. I can't eavesdrop yet, but that might be important later. Church on the hill! Found it. I could probably ask around. But I got, like... Watson told me off last time when I was asking everybody where I was supposed to be going. Yeah, so here's the church.
Is this familiar to you?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
People say there's an abandoned manor on LeBlanc Road between Vernay Street and Silent Way. Oh, it's Silent Way again. Okay. LeBlanc Road between Vernay Street. That's Vernay Street. And Silent Way. Oh, I see. That's the whole street is on LeBlanc Road. So if I go down this path the way I'm facing, left, and then left again, I should get to the roundabout. Oh, no, wait, this isn't, I don't think that's right. I think that's gonna take me up across, whereas I kind of want to go on a normal road, I think. I don't know how I feel about this game yet, because it's got so many, like, different things I can do, but I do feel quite lost half the time. Like, I don't feel like I'm being very efficient. Okay, creepy doll on a bench, no problem. Alright, so then I go left. Hold on. Put my gloves into gaming mode. Put them into sport mode. Let's go! Put my Crocs into sport mode. Like an onion. Exactly. This should be the roundabout. Yay! And then go this way, I think. Yes, I'm on the right one! Okay, now we just need to find the house. It's not that one. Doesn't think it's that one. I'm gonna go this way, just because it looks interesting. Ah! There was a noise there. Oh, I think that was just the music, actually.
May I ask for your assistance?
I would help you if I knew, sir.
Well, thank you. I at least appreciate that.
We found the treasure. You and I make a good team.
I didn't even know that. Okay, cool. Right, I don't think I'm going the right way now. I think that was just to get the treasure. Yeah, so many fireflies. 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 Aha! Ahahaha! I think we found it. Oh, and he's by the gate already. My ice cream's on.
Hey, Sherry. There's post here. And it seems as if the letter was delivered recently.
Sorry, I interrupted him. Sherlock, I hope this letter... Oh, my brother Mycroft! It's Mycroft. I hope this letter does not reach you, for it would mean you have committed to your absurd flight of Flancy. Oh my god. Flight of Flancy. Final Fantasy. The past is the past. To expend any more time and energy retreading one step is at best childish indulgence and at worst pathological weakness. Consumption is an ugly end and you are better off for not witnessing it despite all your protestations. One presumes by now you have visited our mother's final resting place. I trust this has satisfied your impetuous impulses and frees you to return to London at once. It is time you turn your back on what was and help to shape what could be. The nation needs you.
After reading that, I am even less eager to return home than before. Let's investigate our manor.
That's the Mycroft I know. Predictable.
There she is. Our old manor. It's smaller than I remember.
You were a couple of feet shorter back then, Sherry. Or maybe it's bigger on the inside.
Like a TARDIS. Oh god. Jesus, I don't like this. What there?
Hey, that's Wooden Joe. He was always the best at playing criminals.
I did not expect these to still be here. It was enjoyable to practice using real handcuffs to make an arrest. And this must be the reason our suspect was apprehended. Wood and glass, oh, very precious.
What is happening?
An irreplaceable tool for catching a thief.
Okay. That's... okay, sure. Oh, I should probably try the front door. I know it won't open, but they're probably going to say something.
Look at the
there we
ash
go.
all over the door. I don't recall hearing of a fire.
We don't have to stay here. You can afford another night or two at the hotel.
It's stuck.
Oh well, let's just head back. They probably haven't even stripped our room yet.
Come on. Must be locked.
Obviously.
Move aside. Let me have a go.
He's all
Seems
been here
fine
in
to
years.
me, Sherry. This barrier. Perhaps it's mental, not physical.
Or perhaps the rest of us are simply constrained by reality, John. I wonder if there's a key secreted somewhere in the garden.
Try to recall that memory about the policeman, Sherry. Concentrate.
Oh, the thing that came up. Okay, where's the little wiggle? Where's the squiggle in the air? Oh, I thought those were dots. They were just fireflies.
A manor all to ourselves. Can you believe it, Sherry? I have so many ideas.
Of course you do. Well, why do I need to do that? I don't need that pinned. That's just a picture of the manor. That doesn't really help anything. Oh, I guess I have to have that pinned in order to... Oh! I forgot I had a camera. Wait, did I know I had a camera? I don't think I did, actually. Alright, I guess I have to have that pinned in order to see the... If you weren't here last time, when there's a memory to unlock, there's like a circle drawn in the air somewhere, and but it doesn't show up until I'm close to it. And that's, I think, one of the things that's really... like, that's one of the only things that I've been really, like, stuck with. Is I'm supposed to do that, but I don't know where the circle is, so I just move on and try and do something else. And all those little fireflies look the same as the little dots that appear when I can interact with something. Alright, let's go over to this door. Maybe the memory's not in here yet. Okay, fine. Okay, I can't go through there.
Why does this barn give me such an unpleasant feeling?
Oh, I know. It's because Mycroft used an axe to shoo you out of here.
Distance.
It scarred you for life, but I enjoyed it.
Great, thanks. Wonderful best friend. There's an orange! Stuff growing in this place. How long have we not been here for? I mean, Sherlock's 21 in this game, apparently. Alright, where am I supposed to find this memory? Okay, hold on. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to pin. I'm supposed to pin the thing saying that John says I should try and find a memory. And then...
a manor all to ourselves.
the policeman
Can
in
you
front of
believe
our manor.
it, Sherry? I have so
There.
many ideas.
That's what I'm supposed to look at. That little circle. See?
The policeman brought us both home, John. That's why he was here.
I'm pretty sure he brought something else with him too. Do you remember what it was? I bet it was our reward.
No, we were not so lucky. It was a set of lockpicks that we had used to sneak into someone's house. That's why we were arrested.
Well,
Did
you
someone
were
come out
arrested.
to investigate all the commotion?
It was Mycroft. He smoothed things over and convinced the policeman not to press charges. The officer left and never returned. But we had to endure a serious talking to from my brother.
Oh.
Mycroft wasn't happy about the fact that we were arrested.
Look at
Felt
baby
like he
John.
lectured us for hours.
Did we give him something afterwards, Sherry?
Oh, yes. Yes, now I remember. It was a letter. That's why we snuck into the house. Mycroft asked us to. He wasn't angry we stole, but that we got caught.
Oh, that's right. It must have been only a couple of months after we moved to Cordona. Ugh, the good old days.
Oh, so they are from
Whoa.
London.
How very odd. It appears that memory stood between me and the manor. It's as if my mind palace had seeped into the real world.
What?
This deserves further investigation.
Huh?
Perhaps there's more to discover inside.
As long as there is a comfortable place to put my feet up, I'll be happy. Maybe a chaise longue.
Aha! In we go.
On the chaise longue, on the chaise longue, on the chaise longue, on the oh no. Sorry. It wasn't always an ice cream dream. Ice cream dream. Love it. I vaguely remember my home on the island. It was located... Oh, wait, we found it. So, that's... Never mind, that's not needed anymore. Oh, his head's glitching. I really want to turn the graphics up, but my laptop is starting to struggle.
Home sweet home, Sherry.
One of the first things I saw when entering this house as a child. It's like deja vu.
We've been instructed that a public auction will take place on the 20th of July at Stonewood Manor. All lots have been selected from the finest pieces of property owned by the Holmes family, and they have been evaluated by experts. Their authenticity is confirmed.
And I was wondering why it's so empty in here.
Well, that's how the other guy got
There
the
may
watch.
be a small chance that some of our property could be found among local traders' wares. It is worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Find furniture trader. Oh, we've got... This is like our hub now. We actually have a home. Find furniture traders across the island to acquire items for your manor. Their stock updates frequently, so keep an eye on the map for notifications of new deliveries.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Odd. So we're physically unlocking places in the manor. Okay, I thought that was coming up with something. When we remember things. So I hope the camera isn't too, like, juttery or, like, awkward. It's just really difficult to keep it looking smooth. I don't know why. I think maybe if I was using a controller it might be easier. Maybe I'll plug one in for next time. Another one.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Okay, so we've got like a base of operations. Tragedy at Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Violet Holmes, widow of Siger Moreland? Is that how you pronounce that? Died unexpectedly in her home yesterday, April 9th, 1869. She's survived by her 2 sons, aged 20 and 10. There's 10 years between them? Another one. Another one. Though it is unclear if they will remain in Stonewood Manor. Mrs. Holmes purchased the property only a year ago. Oh, so they only lived there for a year? Before they well, presumably they left pretty soon after her death. Because he doesn't remember much. Despite her feeble constitution of body so ravaged by consumption, Mrs. Holmes was quickly welcomed into Cordona's elite. In her high vocation, she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, oh my god, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. Satirist, oh my god. Let me try that again. Hold on. Let me take my teeth out. Try that again. In her high vocation, she had, in addition to the deep intuitions of a gifted woman, the strength of a man, the conscientiousness of a saint, and the wit of a satirist. Satirist? I think it's pronounced Seeger. Oh, okay. A specialist in ancient objects, she became the authority on authenticity. Police conducted an investigation upon arrival at the manor, but have not released further details. The cause of her death is unknown.
Something did happen that day, but no one can tell us the details. How can that be?
Agreed. It's rather suspicious.
I agree, Watson.
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
That's also a good point. Do I not have any stuff with me? Did I not bring anything with me other than my imaginary best friend?
Hey, this is the luggage we brought from London, isn't it?
Like, did I not have any luggage? Did I not bring anything on the boat with me? Seems a bit silly. Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Another one. Okay, I can't go out there. So the only door that I can do anything with is this one. But even this time it's not open. Oh! God's sake, Watson! I thought gave me a fright. I thought you were another person. Oh, he's gonna play that piano later. I can just feel it.
I heard footsteps upstairs a second ago. Wait, do we have an attic here?
Oh, I heard that too. Am I supposed to go and try and unlock the door downstairs, maybe? Oh.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Okay. And of course he's back downstairs again. Right. Maybe we have to pin something. Oh, we've done all of that. Aha. Maybe we just have to go and get stuff. I always thought my mother had tuberculosis. Mycroft said it was what killed her. Soon after we left Cardona, some of the manor's furniture was sold at public auction. It seemed unlikely, but perhaps we can locate what was lost amongst the ware of local traders. They would have had that for a long time. So nice to bump into an old friend, wouldn't Joe? He was glad to see Sherry and me, I think. He's a man of few words. To be honest, his life here since we left wasn't particularly interesting. Still cheered by the recollection. So this massive house has just been left completely abandoned for however many years it's been. I'm trying to find proof of what year it is. She died in 1869. It's night, isn't it? No, it's still 18 something. Yeah. 10 years. I said somewhere. Oh yeah! He was 10. He's now 21. So it's been 11 years this place has been sitting abandoned, and nobody's like broken in, first of all. Nobody's moved the wooden doll that's in the bandstand, and nobody's bought the place. Yeah, she left behind 2 children, one was 20, one was 10. That's what they said. And I know for a fact from the description of this game that he is 21 right now. So it's been 11 years. So anyway, what I was trying to do was I was trying to figure out if I was supposed to unlock one of these doors, but I don't think I am yet. I think I'm supposed to just... Can I go to sleep? Can I go to bed? Or do I have to go and buy a bed? Oh, never mind, it's daytime. I guess I don't need to buy a bed.
Another puzzle solved.
Thank you. I don't know what I've solved, but thank you. Oh, I've solved how old he is. I guess that was the puzzle. Right, we need to find a trader. Oh, is that a trader? Oh, that looks like it. Let's go here. Hold on, let me put a marker on that. And... fast travel. Very, very delayed, but we solved how long was that about it. Exactly, we did solve it. I'm enjoying this game because there's so many notes taken. Like, if I get super stuck, I can find what I need somewhere in the notes. I hope. I haven't obviously come across... I haven't gotten stuck that much. I've gotten stuck a bit. But I'm hoping that that's going to be the case, which is nice, because sometimes with, like, Nancy Drew and stuff, ooh, a clothing trader.
The finest clothes for the finest people on the island.
I'm supposed to figure things out. No, we can fast travel, but we have to have been there to be able to fast travel, which makes sense, you know. These outfits! Oh, I would have loved this game when I was in high school.
Simply the best garments on the island.
I mentioned this before, but for my, like, final project, or, like, one of my projects in my final year of high school...
The finest clothes for the finest people on the island.
Shut up. I designed a game that was set in Victorian times. So I designed a lot of outfits that were, like, kind of like this, but not quite this modern. And I used to draw Victorian clothing so much. I'm not really into it anymore, but I was so into it in high school. I was, like, really hyper-focused on it. So I would have loved this.
Simply
anyway.
the finest clothes for the finest citizens.
I've got a bit of money now, so... It's good with subtle hints. Yes. Okay, do we want to buy a new outfit? Because... I guess I'm going to need that at some point, maybe? Or maybe it's just for fun. What does that mean? What does it mean that it's got that? I don't know. Okay, so this is just different stuff. Presumably different, like I said before, it's got these different stats at the side, and I'm going to assume it's when I'm going to different places, I need to blend in as different types of people. So there's, like, the top one I'm assuming is probably, like, oh no, wrong button, sorry, I meant to do this. This is, like, aristocrats. I'm not really sure what the second one is. See if there's any of these that come up with the second one. Nope. I don't have a clue what that's supposed to be. And I can rent them. I forgot I can rent them. Maybe I can only rent the ones... Oh no, I can rent anything. So, presumably, policeman, sailor, scholar, miner, and a man with a beard. Don't know what that's supposed to be. Well, the fez gives me the fez icon, whatever those are. That makes my hair longer. That makes my hair longer having that on. Oh, the second one moved to the one at the bottom, did it? I'm not sure which. Oh, that one. Oh, it's the Ottomans. It's an Ottoman. That's what it is. So if I want to blend in with the Ottomans, that's what I need to wear. Yeah, that one's definitely a soldier. A sailor even, sorry. That's what I meant. Look at this outfit. I'm not going to buy anything. I just wanted to see what the options were. I could wear a mask! Wear this or stay at home. Hi, McLaughlin. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good time. You're having a good day. If I had another face, do you think I'd wear this one? These are great. Okay, well, we're not going to put anything on. I just wanted to see what the options were.
Think it over. Take your time.
Working and lurking, but yeah, not too bad. I'm glad. I hope you're staying warm.
Simply the best garments on the island.
Because I am freezing. Oh god, that was a child! I didn't even see that kid. An art trader? Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff in this town.
You'll never find such... Sorry, I have nothing to offer you at present.
Alright, fine. You'll never find such magnificent garments and... I've got nothing for you, sorry buddy. The masking is step. Oh, it's 100%. I knew it was, yeah.
Garden statues, swings, and even more.
You are definitely the same person from the last... You have the same outfit and everything.
My goods will brighten up your house.
Oh, hold on. I probably need to mark my... Is it that one? Is it this one? That's one.
Know where to find me. My goods will brighten up your house.
Much harder to loop-de-loops than the one at the playground. Okay. A statue honoring the terrifying power of short people.
You always know where to find me.
Body checking small children count 2? Only 2. I'm sure it's more than that. Hold on. I think it is this shop I'm supposed to be going to. But
make your garden cozier with our goods. My goods will brighten up your house.
Maybe I'm just supposed to buy stuff, and it doesn't really matter whether it's my old stuff. I'm gonna buy this swinging chair.
Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you. Perhaps there's a chance to retrieve it. I kind of assumed I would go in and ask her once I'd pinned it, but... Yacht Club. I just want to go around this whole place and enjoy all the environments that have been made. No wonder this game was such a big file. Oh, I can't go in. Never mind. At least not that door. Look at this man's outfit. Doesn't he look fabulous? He's so shiny. Ignore the fact that the texture hasn't fully loaded. Just ignore that, okay? That doesn't matter.
Garden statues,
sorry.
swings, and even more.
I don't know.
My goods will brighten up your house.
I'll buy that as well. And that. Let's buy everything.
Enjoy your purchase.
Oh.
Garden
nice.
statues, swings, and...
No, you don't have anything left. I managed to retrieve all the items that were once in our front yard. Oh!
Even
Okay, so
more.
it was all our stuff. It just never said. That's okay. Cool. I'm gonna pin that one, and then I'm gonna head back. Grand Surrey, Surrey. Wait, where's our house? There. Okay. I forgot I tried out the freckle pen on my hand, and now I was like, oh my god, what's on my hand? What's on my hand? Ah! It's okay. We're good. The front yard has been restored. Maybe it'll bring back some memories. Should probably keep that pinned.
Oh, the best place for reading.
You're only here for... Oh
prettier,
god,
don't you
hello.
think? I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
Alright, I've got it pinned. So now I need to find the little circly thing. So... I hate that he does that. It's so unnerving. Where's that statue that I bought? Where's it gone? There it is.
My mother liked the story of David and Goliath. She said it doesn't matter how small you are, you can always overcome any obstacle.
Yeah, I will. I'm sorry that I'm in front of the pin thing. I wish it wasn't in this corner, because there's also stuff in the other corner. So I can't put my camera over there either. Alright, so there should be like a... Oh gosh. I couldn't figure out what button to hit. I was like, do I mute the microphone? Do I pause the game? Do I pause the music? My brain couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do because I had a sneeze coming. I was like, oh, where am I going? What am I doing? Ah. If you want to see what... Ah, there we go. If you want to see what happened in the first part of the game, the whole thing is up on YouTube.
Ah, yes. We were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time, I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it? We brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden.
Right.
Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And I was distinctly uncomfortable.
If I was wearing the mask, it would look less weird with the lip syncing because you couldn't actually see my mouth.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait. We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
I wonder if this is going to unlock a door. A pig?
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk.
It's a pig!
And ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island.
I've got a pig keyring. It goes oink oink. Ah, why did I do that? It was right in my eyes. I have a lot of keyrings. I probably need to give some away or do something with some of them. I have just a pin board up here that I put up all my keyrings on. Including one. It's a little Professor Layton. I think that was Flinks that sent that one to me. One marvellous evening, I defeated Sherry in a sword fight, a rare accomplishment. As my prize, I made him join me on a fairy hunt. Sherlock didn't share my enthusiasm, as he pretends to not believe in fairies, but I knew exactly what to do. We disguised ourselves, found an iron cage big enough to capture a sprite, and laid out warm milk and honey as a bait. And it worked. After 2 hours lying in wait, we spotted movement in the bushes. The fairies had appeared at last. Or that's what I thought. Alas, it was just Isolde the pig who caught a whiff of the milk and honey. She gobbled up every last drop and then fled as fast as she came. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End, but she would always get free. At least twice a month we see him wandering Cordona to find her. She would turn up in impossible places, so perhaps, in some ways, she was a bit magic too. That was nice. I like that memory.
Hey, is anybody at home? Hello?
Okay, we just haven't found any more merchants yet, I don't think. I think that might be the point. Alright, so that's the case we haven't started yet, and then this is all of the treasure hunts. Okay. I'm not sure what we're meant to do next. Maybe we should check the inside. I hate that.
A manor all to ourselves.
Alright, shut up. You've said that before, be quiet.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
He left it here.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
There we go. I immediately found it this time.
There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Must have been the dad.
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it. This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Can an imagination have an imagination? Oh, hello. On the floor. Maybe that's why he's doing that on the opening screen. It's because that's how he figures things out. I don't know. I think it's not Mycroft. He said it wasn't Mycroft's. He said he tried to help her. So I'm gonna say it's that, with John in the wheelchair, being a menace. No, it's that, because that's Mycroft, and then that's the mysterious person with the hat.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Did we move away to be in witness
Thank you,
protection or
Dr.
something?
Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs. Go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Whoa! We arrived in the early morning of a rainy day. Sherry's mother was weak and unsteady, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious while dealing with luggage. When he saw Sherlock trying to help his mother up, he commanded him to go upstairs to our room. The last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who said that the neighbours will believe that Violet has tuberculosis. Sherry just realised that he has never heard her coughing. Oh, memory time.
Oh, I feel dizzy.
Oh no.
It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you alright?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Oh no. I'm immediately getting Drop Dead Fred vibes. I really don't want to lose Watson. No, what if the end of this game is that Sherlock comes to terms with something and Watson disappears because Watson's like holding on to his repressed memories or something. No! I hate it. I hate it. I don't want it to happen. Initially I was like, oh, he's just being used as a literary device. Now I don't trust it. Oh, there he is.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
No one's ever come in here? I am sick and it's everyone's problem. Hello, Maren. How are you doing?
Coal dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
Nerds. Dick. Oh, well, yeah.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Oh.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
Aww. Okay, I can't look at this weirdly fly-covered lamp.
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
Oh, that's weird, because we obviously have the Encyclopedia Britannica. I've never heard Americana before.
Interesting. What's that over there?
It's a key. It's a key,
This
Sherry.
doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
Oh, yeah. Secret
A
time.
magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people?
No, that would be bad.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Why? Why do you need to repeat it with bullets? What does it even stand for? VR. Sorry, I'm sorry to say it to me. Yes, positive affirmations. That'll work. One venti iced Encyclopedia Americana, please.
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Huh. That's... Wait, is that not the picture of the...
I'll never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
Oh, this must like update when we finish more cases, because that was the sketch from the Master in Disguise case. Okay, so there's a hidden item in our room. Aha.
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin?
Hi, Aaron.
I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
Yeah, they were hiding. They were hiding from something. That's why the neighbors had to...
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
That's why the neighbors were told she had tuberculosis. That's why they had to be silent. Yeah, something's up. I found everything I can here. So what? She said it's a hidden item in this room.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
There isn't another bed. Watson, that's the only bed in the room.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Aha! I found it.
Perfect match.
I didn't really hide, like, whatever is in here is more hidden than the actual doorknob, because that was on my desk.
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
What have I been doing this whole time?
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, Father's favorite.
Small straight smoking pipe made of cherry wood that belonged to Sherry's late father, Seeger. Someone said it was Seeger in the chat. Holmes. We had to hide it from Violet as she didn't know we stole it from his cabinet in London. The wood is old, its surface is worn from frequent use, but it has been well maintained. A faint scent of tobacco lingers. Oh my god, I'm having such trouble speaking today. Sherlock has taken his father's pipe with him. I sense it carries considerable sentimental value.
I knew you'd find it in no time. This time I was first to pick beds. This one...
My mind palace seems to have seeped into the real world and is preventing access to some rooms. I think I'll be able to get inside if I can remember more.
One's mine now.
Well, now we have somewhere to sleep at least. So that's a plus. What am I doing now? Okay, so I can't actually place it on the map. Because I don't know what it's supposed to be. I found the bedroom though. That says I need to find the bedroom. I can blow out my candle. It's been burning for a while now. Burb. Sorry. I fell over as I was trying to sit down. Alright, well I found the bedroom. Was that it? It says I've still got something to do. The memories are coming back, but I feel unsettled. Am I getting old? Oh no! I have sugar eyeballs. So I'm just getting rid of all the things. Oh, Mind Palace! That's what we need to do. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied when he told me she had died of tuberculosis. Can I pin that? No, okay, that doesn't actually... I can't pin that. But I'm confused because... Okay, let's just pin that anyway.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes. We visited him several times while living here.
Okay. I just hadn't looked at everything in the room. I thought I had. And I found the neighbour on the island that was friends with my family. Okay. Yeah, I've been to the Mind Palace. Thank you. I made the connections. The game's like, go to the Mind Palace. Oh! While there's no records about my mother's death, we had a family friend on Cordona. He may know something. That was what I was supposed to click. Okay. I was doing that just randomly. Looking for a family friend. There are no records about my mother's death, but I do recall an old family friend we had in Cordona. An eccentric man called Theodore Gilded. He was missing the little finger on his right hand. If he still lived... Right hand? What? It become Watson there. He still lives here. He might be able to shed some light on her passing. He used to live in one of the neighbours' houses near the Greek bridge, and he had a gas balloon in his yard.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilded, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Sorry, I took my hand off the mouse to have some coffee so I couldn't turn the camera. I made him walk into it. Yeah, Mycroft lied. Because we were told to tell the neighbors that she was moving because she had tuberculosis. So something else happened. But there's no evidence in the police department for what happened. Odd. Okay. Let's go find... First of all, where's the Greek bridge? Is that this bridge? Yes. Okay. So there's not much space between us and the Greek bridge, but I'm going to assume it's there. There's the balloon. Okay. We're going the right way. Sorry, my phone's going off. I forgot to put it on silent.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
What's going on?
Destruction and trampled ground.
Oh, it's gonna be like an elephant or something.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Okay! That was something. That was a bit startling. Just throw me right into that. Alrighty then. We better hustle, else I'll never make it around the world in 80 days. Jesus Christ. Warn me next time, game. Okay, so it's definitely been trampled by something. Goliath. Elephant? What do we think?
He was certainly under pressure.
Watson! Okay, well that's clearly not what I'm supposed to do. Oh. I can interact with the body, but nothing was coming up.
Oof. A contortionist you were not. Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Elias, someone get David on the phone quick. Well, I did just buy a statue for my garden that was a David and Goliath statue. Suspicious.
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
Dressing gown.
A kneecap reduced to splinters.
That's grim. Okay, we'll keep moving around because there might be more evidence down here. Ah, there we go. It's the guy.
Missing pinky.
For
Middle-aged.
God's sake!
It's none other than Theodore Gilded.
Is it actually Sherlock killing everyone?
Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Body of a man was found in the closed pen of a large animal. His right hand is missing his little finger. It's Theodore Gilded. The man suffers so many lethal injuries and fractures that the exact cause of death is difficult to determine. His legs are mangled and bloody. A dressing gown belt was found on the body. Oh! Don't lie there, buddy. It could be poop.
A royal suite for a favourite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Nice word. Alright. This is annoying. Yes! I knew it was an elephant.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact. A strong pull broke this leash.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Ah, finally. I was wondering if it was going to teach me how to do this. Use E to activate your camera, and left click to take a photo. The frame on the viewfinder will turn white when you are aiming correctly. Oh, I have to hold it, okay.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation.
Do we have to go to a newsstand or something? I actually know what to do with that. I don't know what these symbols mean. I'm guessing that means that I need to look it up in a book, maybe? I don't think it's hard to gather what killed him, but sure. Goliath may have killed Theodore. I think I had less evidence for the last connection that I made, which got a guy put in prison. Elephant Goliath may have attacked Theodore Gilded in order to break free. Right, I can probably get rid of the, Oh yeah, that's why would the sign be readable from the inside of the enclosure? It's not like the elephant can read English anyway. You never know. Elephants are pretty clever. Right, so I need to go and get... Maybe I need to go to City Hall. Or the Chronicle. That sounds more likely. Doesn't it? I'm not 100% sure that I'm actually doing the right thing. I might be supposed to stay there, but the last clue I got said that I was supposed to... I need to find an article about elephants. Hello. It's called parkour, look it up. Olio? The Olivia. The Oliva. Sorry, not Olivia. Who's Olivia? I don't know.
Extra, extra! Look at what you've done! Criminal Luca Gallicci, posing as a medium, confessed to the strangulation of a noblewoman.
She wasn't a noblewoman, but sure. Right. Where am I going? Oh, I found it. I was right there. Or... I'm not? Oh! Interesting. Okay. Is this it? It says I'm right outside, but maybe this isn't the entrance. Maybe the entrance is on this side. Aha! There we go. Oh, I didn't even know Big Bird had an imaginary friend. I just assumed you were talking about an actual Sesame Street character.
Stop the presses. Who is Cordona's handsome stranger? Or Nosebaggerspun's local life? Wait, no. Foppish foreigner hides dark past. Oh, you've made quite the impression already, Mr. Holmes.
How do you know my name?
Care to tell your side of the story?
Oh,
I'm
right.
quite certain I have no idea as to what you refer, and I am further certain I have no interest in indulging your gossip.
Gossip? The truth will come out, but will only be heard if told well. Scandal, daring-do, romance. These are the tools of every good journalist. Nothing travels faster or lasts longer than a great story.
That's true.
Young man, your tale will be told with or without you. My readers demand it.
It's pretty good,
You already
actually.
knew my name and seem aware of my doings here in Cordona. I presume this newspaper is your little endeavor?
Little endeavor.
Yasmin
Rude.
Sertel, editor-in-chief of the Cordona Chronicle. Advocate of the free press, voice of the people, scourge of the silk stocking.
Charmed, I'm sure. As an advocate of the free press, I trust you'll permit me to consult your archives. There are gaps in my knowledge of Cordona.
Oh, so my work does have merit. Well, I think we can strike a bargain. I shall provide you access, and you let me keep writing about your exploits.
That's what Watson's supposed to do.
Brooding bachelor builds bridges. Now that's character development.
I guess I owe you my gratitude.
What can I say? I've always enjoyed working with the Holmes. They whisper such interesting things.
She knew Mycroft. Must be. I love stuffed asparagus. I prefer stuffed peppers and stuffed mushrooms. How does one stuff asparagus? It's not very big. It's a very small vegetable. Oh, speaking of food though, if I may momentarily interject through this gameplay, this week, if you didn't see on Twitter, I'm going to do a cooking stream. I'm finally going back to cooking streaming. I haven't done a cooking stream since April. And I'm finally going to do one again. I won't be doing them every single week, but I want to try and get back into doing them. So I really hope that you'll come along. If you want to come and see that, we're going to be making... Cooking stream hype! Thank you. I'm back to lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Time for business meeting to discuss whether or not Sherlock, Watson, or Lara are real. I'll let you know the results when I get back. Have fun with that. A little bit worried that I'm involved with 2 fictional characters in a list of whether I'm real, but I guess you don't know. Like I said, only a few of you have actually met me in person, so they could be lying. Yeah, so we're gonna be making garlic rolls, but they're made like cinnamon rolls. So, you know, it's gonna be like a savory cinnamon roll deal, but they're garlic rolls. I'm probably gonna... I feel like I'm gonna probably roast some garlic beforehand rather than just using, like, chopped garlic. I have some roasted garlic already that I made last night. Anyway, and we're gonna make a goat's cheese stuffed beetroot chicken, which sounds really interesting. But yeah, I'm just basically gonna make dinner, but it's been a long time since I've done a cooking stream. It might be a bad idea to do a cooking stream the day before Black Friday. I'm working on Black Friday at a retail job, but excuse me, but you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. We're gonna see how that goes. Was it you or someone hired by stuffed asparagus to perpetrate the myth that you exist? Maybe. Well, let me know your findings when you get back. Let's get back to Sherlock. Thank you for listening to my little pitch there. I'm really excited to be going back into cooking streaming. I'm hoping to do it at least once a month. Once every 2 weeks would be ideal, but it really just depends on how much the ingredients cost. Think of leftovers for Black Friday lunch break, as long as they're good. As long as it goes well, because I'm not going to take in a disgusting meal. But that's a good point. Oh, actually, speaking of, I shall tell you guys that later. I have an update about that, but it's not that exciting. Okay, do you want to remind me of a newspaper article from my childhood? Current year, 1880. That's what year it is. Old archives. Yeah, because it was 1869 that our mother died. Front page. Ransaray. No, okay, not. It wasn't the district that we need then. It was. No, okay. It's not celebrities either. It's on the front page, written by a science journal. It would have been published 10 years ago. Ah, maybe 1870. No? Okay, hold on. Ah, there we go, I found it. OMG, big announcement incoming. It's really not that big an announcement. It's just something about working Black Friday. But I didn't want to interrupt the gameplay. Which prices are sad and increasing. And now lurk. Bye, Hoju. Have a good lurk. Thanks for lurking before, by the way. I appreciate it. And thank you to anyone else who is lurking, by the way. I never feel like you have to... you don't ever have to let me know if you don't want to. I appreciate all the people who watch without saying anything. Thank you very much. The Lord of All Beasts, written by Dr. Ian Menzies. Only a lucky few can claim to have beheld this planet's strangest and most wonderful fellow, the elephant. Said to be land's largest animal, this colossal yet friendly creature enchants all with its size, intelligence, and communication. Elephants are mammals just like humans, and originate in Asia and Africa. Despite feet that reach 18 to 25 inches in adult males, the elephant is surprisingly agile and, in concert with its prehensile trunk, can perform feats of remarkable dexterity. Elephants form strong emotional bonds with their loved ones. Some scientists have been reported witnessing signs of grief or happiness. Perhaps the question is not how much elephants resemble us, but how much we resemble them.
That's the article. Feeling old already?
I'm amazed you remembered that, John. Hiding in your corner. I'm your ultra lurker of the power of lurk. Hi. Hi, Hammer. How are you doing? I need to fix my Nightbot timings, because all of the Nightbot, like, timers all come up at the same time. Despite me spacing them out, they all seem to turn up at the same time in chat. Excuse me.
I'll be right here.
Good. Right, so we got the article. Now what? Do we have to go back again? Was that all we came for? That's the only thing that's marked, so I guess we must have to go back. All the Nightbots love me. Is that true, huh? Oh, did you have a lot of caffeine? Are you okay? Right. I guess we could fast travel now. We need to go back to the Gilded Cage, which is here. So, this is the closest fast travel point. I am coffee. I have a cup of coffee that I've almost finished that can keep me warm, and then I also have half a can of Monster sitting there. Oh, I didn't mark a location. Let me put it back on the map. Warmth is great. Oh, it's been a hot water bottle every opportunity kind of week this week. It's so cold right now. I checked the temperature when I started streaming. I don't know what it is now. It was 7 degrees Celsius, but it felt like 5. It's probably much lower than that now because I know it's going to drop to 3 today. Oh, I can't run while I'm in a crime scene apparently. I mean, that makes sense. We're not going to tell the police at all about the trampled man. We're just going to leave him there. It's kind of horrific. Oh, whoop. Watson! If elephants never forget, do you think they desire to? Wouldn't you want the ability to forget things like the time you got called on in class and didn't know the answer? The elephant, it remembers that like it was yesterday. I don't know, it's a good question. Oh, another freaky doll. Wait, what? Oh, the man on the ground. We don't know that. Also, hi, hit people guy. How you doing? Okay, I've clearly missed something. Oh, I haven't spoken to Watson yet.
He was certainly
Yes,
under pressure.
Ah.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
Is it just there? That's a lot. It's using up a lot of power. Gas power. What have I not seen in here?
This is quite comfy.
Well, yeah, but not for an elephant, mate. What do you mean, Watson? I mean, who doesn't poop in public toilets? Have you never done a poop in a public toilet? I don't believe that. Music cut out there. Okay, I'm a bit stuck. Sorry, this is the part where I'm going to be running around. Oh, hello. What's this? Ah. You refuse.
A coal gas tank. Enough to pump up an airship.
That's not how it works. What?
A sailor's knife useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
Okay, there's something
A
else
sailor's
up with
knife,
this.
useful for cutting wet and thick ropes.
Because it hasn't marked off that I've picked up another bit of evidence, so there must be something I'm missing. No, it looks like there's no other points of interest on it, it's just the one. Ah, there we go.
It's seen a lot of use. The blade is worn from grinding.
No, the murder weapon was an elephant. That was the murder weapon. I wonder what that is. That little blue thing. Maybe it's nothing. Okay. We're waiting for it to go yellow. That means there's a clue. Aha!
Fresh signs of impact. A rough landing led to an altercation with this shed.
Whew. Something's been solved in my brain. That's what that sound is. Mine Palace. Victim's body took a heavy beating. Bosun's knife was left near the shed at the crime scene. This type of knife is used to cut ropes. I didn't think those would connect. Someone fell and broke a flower pot. In the process, they dropped a knife. So there was a sailor here. Probably. Ah! Oh no, that's what that sound means. That sound means we can reconstruct the crime. It's gonna have a little nap on the floor. Don't mind me, it's probably covered in elephant pee, but we're just gonna ignore it. Okay, so we've got some spots to put to make... Somebody tried to poke the elephant and it broke free, or... Ah, a man was hit here. Or he scared the elephant. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna exit and have a look at the floor again. I think I might be getting the hang of this game. It seems quite fun so far. I'm probably gonna get the hang of it right before we finish playing.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Impact. Okay. Right. Okay, let's try the other things first. Things we might have more knowledge about. He broke his neck and dragged him, or someone else dragged him, or it was trampled. I don't know. I mean... Oh! There was someone over there. Watching through the gate. Okay, or... That one makes sense, because we know that someone was thrown. I really don't know. His right hand is missing some finger, blah blah blah. Suffered so many lethal injuries. His legs are mangled and bloody. A dressing gown belt was found on the body. Oh! The dressing gown belt. A bullhook beside a small puddle of blood. That the instrument is unstained. With an immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain that restrained it. Okay, I think that the dressing gown cord is important because that's going to make a difference. I think... Was that pulled by someone? And then he was trampled? I really don't know. But the thing wasn't bloodied, so... I don't know if that could be right. I mean, this makes sense. But that... Oh, that stuff's already there. I really don't know. I don't think this is right. Because... So the instrument isn't bloodied, but there is blood on the floor. Nobody move, there's blood on the floor. And there's a dressing gown cord. So I was kind of hoping that this would show somebody pulling him along with the dressing gown cord, but it doesn't. Where is the dressing gown in this situation? There isn't one. Unless he's wearing it. That doesn't make any sense either. So it kind of has to be. Then this one I can't pick up either, because... Why would you do that? The instrument was unstained. With an immense pull, the animal broke the steel chain, but restrained it. I'm gonna say the elephant was asleep. Yeah. I don't feel like this is right, but I don't really know.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Well, I've clearly got it wrong then, haven't I? And in that case...
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
At least it can't let me lock it in if it's wrong.
In a fit of rage, the elephant broke the chain and threw its victim on the ground with a fierce power. Escaping the scene, it pulled the body with it, but dropped it at the gate.
Why?
At least some of this was witnessed by a third party who was hurled against the shed. The elephant can't have gone too far. I can still track it.
I suppose you find it. Then what? Push it all the way back to the manor?
He's got a point. What are you planning to do with it, huh? Okay. Looks like they tried to cage the elephant. Ah, ba ba ba. I was hoping I could. I guess I can follow the footprints. That's how I tracked it last time, right? Or maybe I just follow the destruction? Hold on. Let's tag it, because I probably need to tag it. Oh, I probably need to... Right, so I've tagged it now. I pinned it, sorry. That's the right term. So now will it let me track the footprints?
He was certainly under pressure.
Pressure. Pushing down on me. Pushing down on you. No man has more. I'm under pressure. Okay. Before we continue with that song and for the tracking of the elephant, I'm going to go for a quick pee break because I've had a lot of coffee And I'm going to run those ads that are about to start anyway. So I'll be back in just a sec. Thanks so much for sticking around for the time being. See you in a second. Bye-bye. There we go. Okay. Welcome back to Sherlock. Oh yes, we're chasing an elephant, aren't we? That's what we're doing. What's that? Why is the art trader marked? Oh, I guess that means they've got new stock. That's why they've marked that. Right, okay, I understand now. Mine Palace. What have we learned? There was a witness to the chaos on the Gilded property. They dropped their knife and may have injuries from the fall. Okay. So we should probably I think that means we have to ask people. That means that there's a location, and that means I've pinned it. Hello. Any of you want to...
May I ask you something?
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
The elephant named Goliath crossed the Greek bridge in the direction of the forest where Theodore used to walk it. Which way was the bridge? Ah, I'm facing the right way? Am I facing the right way? Is it the character? Okay, it's the camera that faces the right way. Oh, I almost body checked another child. I didn't do it. Its tracks lead towards the forest. Except they don't. I'm not following its tracks this time. That's a bit confusing, because in the other case I actually physically followed the tracks. But maybe just because it's too far this time. I didn't do it that time! I wasn't anywhere near them. Ah, here we go. Olive oil.
The elephant barged into this cart of olive oil.
What if we're lucky and he slipped and fell somewhere along the way?
I guess it's probably going this way, right? Unless I'm supposed to follow... Yeah, there's no olive oil. Oh, there we go. Aha! They did show up. Still counts. How dare you. Okay, good. But walk really slowly, like all the NPCs. Oh. My gratitude to this island will grow just as this tree I gift to you from the most responsible citizen in Cordona, T. Gilded. That's his tree, okay. I can't run while I'm like this.
Okay, hear me out. If an elephant falls in the forest and there's no one around to...
John, no.
Oh, you're such a killjoy.
She didn't do it, but if she had done it, how could you tell her? I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? Sorry. Trust Maru to get me distracted during the stream. I hope your illness is not too long-lived. I hope that it clears up soon, whatever it is. Whoop! Abrupt turn. It's almost in the elephant's butt there. Oily water. Oh! I didn't realize we were waiting.
Strange.
It's a dressing gown! Aha! It didn't break
free. The game has escaped us, for now. We'll find a solution to the elephant problem later.
What? Why? What do you mean it's escaped us for now? I'm currently tracking it. Oh, I see, the elephant has escaped us. I'd say I'm already feeling a bit better since I got here. It must be the healing properties of following this channel. It's the healing properties of interacting with this channel. That's what it is, yeah. Dear Theodore, I am writing to you as a fellow islander. I value our friendship just as I value the lives of our people, although I am afraid this one-sided friendship cannot tie my hands any longer. I am being made to look weak in the eyes of your neighbors. They believe that your tree is a mockery and not a peace offering as you intended. The people are afraid. You refuse to give your elephant a proper trainer, instead using your own limited knowledge to teach it. It is an impossible situation. I admit that I did think having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant Bean, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Oh, I see. I admit that I did think of having the elephant forcibly taken and given to Mr. Tailheart, who has shown that he is quite capable of looking after the elephant Bean, although she is female and far less frightening than your beast. Please reconsider the situation. Sir William Sinclair, Governor of Cordona. I see, so if I did this, I've lost track of it completely. That's the point.
Want to go for a swim?
Not really. Your buddy gets an elephant but isn't a professional elephant trainer. Hashtag relatable. Yeah, that's definitely something that happens. What's a cog mean? I don't actually know what that means. Set of keys from Theodore's dressing gown. Ah, that'll be how we get back into the house. Right, okay. Because we couldn't get in the house, but now we have his keys. We can get in the house. It's this way, wasn't it? Yes. It's very easy to find the place when he has a hot air balloon in the back garden. Stop doing that, Watson. I hate it. It's so distracting. Right, is it for this or is it for the house? Hello?
Coal gas tank.
No, sorry, we've done that bit.
To pump up an airship.
I'm gonna... Oh, hello. The police have finally turned up.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
We're not gonna... We are intentionally not going to look at the ground because we've looked at the body and it's rather horrific. I have retuned. I was out of tune, so I have retuned. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're back in tune, I hope. Who needs a key when you have a lockpick? We are now inside the manor. Welcome to the case, the Gilded Cage case. We have found a body outside, which we are not going to... This is not a very nice entryway. Is this the back door? Ah, okay, it is. Right, good. I thought I was going to say, that's really ugly. It's an entryway.
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
It's a manor in all manner of things. Love the game's way of saying you can't go in a room. There are curtains in the way. You can't go in, there's curtains in the way. Just this big crease. Probably nothing.
Gosh, what a mansion.
Yeah, this guy clearly had money. Oh. Oh, there's someone in there.
You. Who are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilded was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilded.
God, I thought she had a tail for
Please,
a second there. It was a
you.
leaf
Find
moving.
that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Sorry, you can't be trusted to stare. Game will take it from here.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body, and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilded. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
The polite option.
Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilded. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard
that's
to
a very
think of
point.
anything
Good
at all
point.
with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
I love the, I feel like there's going to be another theory, just like with Nancy Drew, that Sherlock is actually the one killing people, because twice now I've had to go and ask someone a question and turned up and they're dead. So I'm like, oh, God's sake, now I have to solve their murder instead of asking them a question.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Imogen didn't notice anyone at the crime scene. Ugh. I'm not going to tell her about the body. I might have
Had
to.
Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
Nice.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl. And my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this.
Miss Gilded, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
It's like, shut up, stop talking to me about things that aren't related to the elephant. Another parrot.
Who's a cute bird?
In a golden cage. That's the same kind of parrot as well. Interesting. Ooh. I'm not in the reflection. I'm not real. Sorry. Really ignoring the elephant in the room. Nancy Drew and Sherlock Holmes are partners in crime. They each commit each other the crimes in each other's game. Ah, we've solved it. You're right. We've solved it. We've solved the mystery.
The nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilded spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
It's a bit weird that he has an elephant and he loves elephant, but there's all this stuff made of ivory in his house.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Parrot's the culprit. Or maybe, just maybe, the parrot and cage are another figment of Sherlock's imagination too. Maybe.
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Especially if they were reacting to Watson. I hope these are stamps and not what my brain immediately went to.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
I don't understand. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a euphemism. So I'll say 1868, that makes more sense.
I think Miss Gilded has barely matured.
Okay, something's going on with that elephant smell. Hi, Pabsy.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
However, both of them are real. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilded, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from traveling circus. Mr. Gilded commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is the paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on. My second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. Cordona, I am your best citizen." Yeah, he said that. He said that earlier, that he was like the best citizen as well. Elephant, more like some elephant. New take. Nancy Drew and Sherlock write each other's professional references, which is why people let these otherwise random people investigate murders. Yeah, the beginning of this this part of the game, today's stream, I should say, I was given permission to basically be an honorary member of the police force. And all I had to do to prove it was shoot a couple of bottles and punch a few people. And they were like, sure, you're definitely trained and able to do this. Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighbouring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news, and furthermore to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say the richest of our island has troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Right, what have I missed? Ah.
From before Mycroft was born, our family loves to prod at the past.
Theo, Violet, and Seeger, so that's their
mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
I guess that's sort of
Holmes's
surprising.
desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
I guess that's kind of weird because obviously they didn't have, like, photographs weren't a common thing. So to actually see something of your deceased parent must be very odd. Well, to be parents, the dad's also there.
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
I don't think I've missed anything. Let's have a little looky here. Maybe I need to go back and talk to Imogen some more? Wait, did that have a... Oh, it's the time of day, right? I thought it was telling me how long I've been working on the case. Oh, a bit freaky, honestly.
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
Oh!
She packed as much as she could carry. False idols?
Steampunk?
Sounds utterly dreary.
Oh, I've stolen the book. Okay. The book is mine now. Sorry. Someone else with a fork in their bag. Why is this a common theme? As I said last time, I have a fork in my bag for work, but that's just because I take my lunch with me.
The same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
They have to pose for them for
So
ages.
idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
Alright, what's up? What's up? Why we
You
got a
found
wristband?
false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
How have you read them?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
Someone finally acknowledged it! Someone finally acknowledged the fact that he speaks to himself. No one's ever done that before. Everyone just kind of goes along and doesn't say anything. But, oh, that's good. I'm glad someone said something. Because I was starting to feel like I was going mad.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
Okay, I need to put my phone on silent.
And, which part of the elephant is in here. It's quite pungent.
Oh, that. It's elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
Sweat of an elephant, right.
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful. I don't have any thoughts on this.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his
Perks?
yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club.
Oh,
he sails there.
the yacht club.
I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
A yachting champion? Oh, well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land.
Because he gets
And so
seasick,
does my
as we
suit.
know. As do I.
I don't have any thoughts on this.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow,
So
and that's not due
judgy.
to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Jeez, alright, okay. Oh my goodness, look at all these things. Wallace de Orem brings you along on an explosive trip by the most crucial couple in the history of archaeology, Nabe and Laura. I feel like this might be a reference that Is it Nate and Lara? Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know, maybe not. Follow the path of love, betrayal, and revenge in the first part of the trilogy of the Bazookaology. Bazookaology. There's an E in there. Steel-muscled Nabe and flexible Laura attempt to find the lost city of the moon. However, What? However, there is a somewhat oversized monocle that has been focused on them since their journey to the center of the Earth. Dr. Madbone. Giant underwater spiders, poisonous parrots, and bloodthirsty mummies will test the luck and knowledge of our characters. Will the beloved pair of scientists survive? Find out in the first part of the adventures of Nabe and Laura. Very interesting. Okay. Turns lamp. Okay, who's this Nabe fellow and why are you two in a book together? Confess! You're the one Sherlock is looking for, aren't you? Yes, it's me. Me and Nabe. Okay. That says I still need to go somewhere for that one. I need to go find Paul Perks as well. Can we go outside and see what's happening with... I thought he was holding something. Oop. Let's see if there's anything. Oop. New. Ah.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
I've spoken to him.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
I think I've got everything. I'm just intrigued by why it's still marking it as something on my that I need to maybe I need to ask her again about the description? Because it only marks it like that if there's still something to get, I think, or maybe it's just telling me, it's giving me an indication of where I need to go to speak to her.
I can't think of anything else right now.
Right. Well, let's just go outside and fast travel. To the yacht club, which I know where it is. At least I ran past it. I might not actually know where it is. There it is. And while we're there, we'll check in with the art dealer. Dead end. The mind palace is your compass in an intricate... Oh, it's gone.
Extra, extra!
We already read that bit. Guess we gotta be on the lookout for books now. Oh no, this is the clothing guy.
Simply the best garments on the island.
Okay. See, I purposely stopped myself from running into that child.
You'll never find such magnificent paintings, and my goods will brighten up your house.
That's what the other person said. Sketch of a boy. John! Oh, these are all things from my childhood.
Enjoy your purchase.
Alright, I'll go back later when I have more money.
Garden statues, swings, and even more.
Look at what you've done. I know. They made it into a pun. Right, the yacht club's over here. Sorry, it's a little bit tricky to hold the run button because I've got gloves on. Ooh, just ran into that person. No women allowed. No smoking in the workshop. Clean up after yourself. Only dry shoes at the club. Don't touch any yacht you don't own. Violators will be subject to severe fines and exclusion from the club. No women allowed. Guys, we're not let in. I've got to put on my man disguise. Ah, this isn't the door. That's why I couldn't go in earlier. I thought the door just wasn't letting me in, but that's not actually how you get in. Guess it's round the back then? No? Okay. Hey, you know this guy?
May I ask you something?
That's a question I can answer.
Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since the morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. I seem to get an entry in John's diary every time I ask the right person. See? Treasurer use clues and deductions to determine who can answer his questions, or is it merely luck? So it says that if I get it right, but if I get it wrong, it's... everyone's starting to look at us oddly. Also, there's some other stuff in here that I haven't read, including, I just helped a woman to deliver her baby, and when I returned, Sherlock was exactly where I left him. Is that because I took so long? Sherlock seems to be completely absorbed in his reading. Trouble is he lost track of what we came to archives to discover. Barely had time to put my feet up. Clearly I did it too quickly, because it says he didn't have time to put his feet up. I don't know. This is a weird game. Oh, I forgot that wasn't how I interact. I was saying E. I was like, why is it not working? Oh, Paul! Right, one of these is going to be Paul's room.
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Suspicioso.
Where would a champion hide a key?
Probably have to now. There we go. Aha! Did that help me at all? Full of nails, often used. For God's sake, Watson. I'm not sure why that was useful information it had to give me. Something to do with nails? Where is he? Where's Watson gone? Okay, I can't interact with it. Aha! Oop! Spun around. Recently moved, slightly crooked. There it is.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
I thought it was something like that. Gamer gloves, yes.
Bloodied bandages. To earn big, you have to spend big.
You gormless, gilly wetfoot. You think you can leech off my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends today. Your career is over. I should give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water.
Mr. Gilded wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
Clearly.
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
What am I looking at? What am I supposed to be looking at? I can't move an awful lot. Just side to side. Ah, there we go.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. An interesting place for a message to a champion.
Suspicious note. You do not get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh leaves for our tea party. If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race. That's definitely code, isn't it? Well, I got everything. It didn't give me a conclusive thought. It just gave me the item.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
So I was just thinking of those
An expensive
darts
set
there.
of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these.
I was looking at those darts there, and I was like, "Those are the same darts I had in my room in the manor." And then I realized, I was like, "Well, that's probably just because they're reusing assets rather than any connection." And that is a question, because sometimes you could be like, "Huh, they're connected," but it's just because they've reused the same asset to make it easier for them when they make the game.
Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
Do I get anything from that? No. Okay.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Okay. I don't really feel like there's anything else, but there must be. Hey, Watson. Oh wait, Mine Palace. It always says go to the Mine Palace if you get stuck. Okay, none of them connect. Theodore threatens and ends Paul Perk's yachting career if the relationship with Imogen continued. Maybe I should go tell Imogen? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do? Oh, for God's sake, Watson. What is he doing? Oh! Aha! The actual boat itself.
The champion's whirlpool. Paul's bread and butter.
So I've been in there. I missed something? Oh, I looked at all of these places.
Bloodied bandages.
I think I've got everything. It doesn't say all evidence collected, but then again I'm not on a crime scene, so maybe I don't get the all evidence collected thing unless I'm actively like looking at a body and stuff. Leave Watson pretending to be a pirate. But wait, is that not the door outside? Can I not leave? I'm stuck! I can't leave! Is that not the way we came in? Oh no, that's the way we came in. Phew. I thought it wasn't letting me leave. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Imogen. Though it is 2 in the morning, so maybe she won't be awake. I'm not sure that actually makes a difference. Ah! Keep accidentally hitting E instead of W. Can I go to bed? Is there an option to go to bed? I don't think so, because Watson's lying in the bed when you get in there. But maybe if I just go home, that'll make the time move on. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually important. That's like an extra mechanic.
This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Oh, I never got to go in here before. Or at least it didn't show me.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favourite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Oh, that's cute.
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours. They were half mine too.
I think I've spotted everything in here. Oh no, there we go.
One of your early sketches of me. And a rather unflattering one at that.
Oh, that's pretty good,
Just
actually.
look at my nose.
Considering he would have been under 10 years old when he made that, that's pretty good. Well, I can't move time on, it seems, unless it's done it already. No, it's still nighttime. So I'm just gonna go and bother the woman. The poor woman. I mean, there seems to be a lot of people out and about, considering it's 5 in the morning. But hey. Some people are busy. Some people got stuff to do. You know? Oh, everyone's moved off. That's good. What if that policeman's still there? I don't know why I came this way. I could just go in the front door.
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
Dude, you really need to move that body. Good lord. You're gonna start decomposing before you get back to the morgue or wherever it is the bodies go. Oh, wrong room. The other side. God, I thought that was her in the chair there.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me.
I'm gonna go for that one.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman.
How do I have any evidence of that?
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
Hey, the more I drink of this banana one, the more I enjoy it. I think it's actually really nice. I think it was just too cold to properly taste it when I had it the first mouthful. It's really nice. Yummy. Not sponsored. Oh, we have an ad break coming up. I might use that opportunity to go and make myself a hot water bottle.
I can't think of anything else right now.
Okay. I thought I might be able to show her the other something else, but I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I need to show someone at the yacht club? I wish asking Watson
what a mansion.
would be like the way to get a clue, is if you like spoke to Watson. Maybe it's a Mind Palace thing? Nope, I don't have anything new in the Mind Palace. Alright, I guess it's time to... I don't know. Maybe I should go back to the yacht club? See if I can ask anybody at the yacht club. I mean, the other thing was to do was to go to like the betting part, wherever it is they place bets. I don't know if there's like a place for that, and see if they can find out more about Paul, where he might be, because he's clearly not here. He's not at the yacht club. He's not hanging around. So.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is a threatening note, so it's kind of unless you happen... even if you did know about it, it would probably be suspicious. Hello, are you Paul? No, you're not Paul. You don't look anything like him. Right, I'm gonna go in the yacht club, because I think I must have missed something there. Ooh, that looks like a terrible collision. Doesn't look good at all. Maybe somebody saw someone suspicious in at the race. That could be useful information. So it kind of gets hard when I've got so many options, but I also have like no options because I've looked at everything in here. But I'm gonna pause it here for a second. I'm gonna take a quick break and make myself a new hot water bottle and go and check in on Joe, because he's not had a great day. So I'm gonna go make sure he's okay. Are you Paul? No, I'm Ringo, and that's John. It's George isn't there. Right, yeah. I'm just gonna take a quick break. And I'll be back in a second. So let me just... Hello. Did that work? Yes, it did. Ah, that's the wrong button. Boop. Hello. Welcome back to Sherlock. I don't think I saved. I'm gonna do it now. There we go. We are currently doing the Gilded Cage case. And I don't know what I'm doing now because I think I've looked at everything in every location, but it still says I need to do this. Like there's something to do here. Is it is there maybe like a circle thing?
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
That was spooky. He moved halfway through a sentence. I've been set up Mastodon for weeks. I can't. I've seen so many Twitter threads about Mastodon, and how, oh, it's really easy, you just need to do this and this and this, and it never sounds easy, and it always makes me go, I don't, oh, I thought that was a dot, it's just a light. Why is it spicy? Because it's just supposed... Is it got spice in it? Oh, mushroom shopping. There we go. Cook along. I'm thinking I'm gonna try, fingers crossed, on Thursday's cooking stream. I'm gonna try and, like, film some clips for TikTok. But I'm probably gonna forget. And I'm probably not gonna get anything. So I might have to edit down a... like, get clips from the stream, just like I do with the gaming stuff. Okay. So... I'm in the right place. But I need to... I don't know what to do with this information.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
I've looked at the boat. I really think I've looked at everything I can. Don't worry, I'll film it for you. Thank you. Well, I'll try and clip, like, at least trying the food. You know, maybe take some pictures like I normally do and don't post them anywhere. I've been trying to stay on top of posting on other platforms. I posted the first part of this on YouTube. And I'll be posting this one, hence why I'm recording it. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm pretty stuck. I have some more of my banana milkshake thing. Not sponsored, but maybe I should be. Because they're actually genuinely really nice. Okay, maybe I don't have that marked. Maybe I should mark this one. Okay, I can't talk to him. By mark, I mean pin. I hit the wrong button.
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
What am I supposed to... What does that I mean? Hold on, is there a... In the casebook, this icon on a piece of evidence indicates that you need to use concentration. Well, now we know that. That's useful. I was like, what does this icon mean? What does this icon mean? And of course, there's a whole bit called How to Play. Apparently this was the first game that was, where are the betting slips? Really? They're not here? I've already found all the evidence in this area.
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
It says I need to use concentration in here. Can I look at the items? No. Okay, I can't look at it again. It says I need to use concentration. So where? Where do I need to use concentration? Because it's not here. If I unpin it, and I'm in the right place, it comes up with something on the corner of the screen, apparently. Is it by the boat? Maybe? So annoying. It's gonna be something really obvious that I can't find. Welcome to the part of the stream where I just stand, where I run around trying desperately to find a clue for like 20 minutes. Sorry, I need to check Discord because apparently I've missed a bunch of messages on Discord because I just didn't have it open. I didn't mean to ignore you all. I'm really sorry. It just happened. Okay, is there...
Hello?
Can I go in the yacht club? Can I go in? Okay, maybe there's a back entrance. He kind of sounds like a horse when he runs. Clop, 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 clop. Okay, I can't go in there, and that's the only door I can find, so... What am I supposed to be doing? Is there something I'm missing? An area I'm supposed to be in? Is there a race? Like I could wait for the race or something? Right, if I can't find it soon, I'm gonna look through all my clues. See what I can find. Hello. It's nice to meet you both. Good day. Okay, this seems to be a bit of a fruitless effort. Now I'm just back here again. Alright. So. Alright. So that's about Imogen. That's about we need to find more books. I don't know where we'll find the rest of them, but okay. So the only things that are marked... Okay, let's read the other things in case they're helpful. This is the body of the person. Okay, that's fine. The coal gas tank where somebody fell and broke a flower pot. We're assuming that's Paul, but it could be anybody. The elephant escaped. Imogen was packing her stuff because she was going to leave. We've got the perfume vial that smells like elephant sweat. This victory is for users only. Night 879 race finals from the lighthouse in the darkest storm. Paul is a professional yachtsman who sails the Whirlpool. The yacht club mentioned that Paul had missed the race and no one had seen him since the morning. He may be in his room. He's not. We know that. We found the place where he works. In the room with the Whirlpool plaque, I noticed a bloody bandage. I found the key. The Whirlpool room had a box full of darts in excellent state. That feels like it was probably for the elephant. I mean, what else would you use darts for? A letter of threatening, which Imogen was shocked to see. And Imogen doesn't want to believe that Paul could do something like this. Search a location, use concentration, and pin this evidence. Search location and use search a location and use concentration. So I've clearly missed something obvious at the yacht club. And I'm assuming it's probably in the workshop rather than in the yacht club. Oh, so if we look through those, that would be cool. What have I this room is tiny, and there's none of the little scribbly circles are coming up. Okay, back in here again, I guess. What have I missed? I don't like doing this. I feel like I should be able to deduce it on my own. Watson's being no help. Am I supposed to be in the room, or is it maybe somewhere else? I've already found everything here.
too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Bloodied bandages. Bloodied bandages.
I can look at these again, but it doesn't help.
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
Something on the floor. Something to do with the darts. Oh, I picked up the darts, didn't I? Help. There's a fresh coat of lacquer on the... That's a weird fall. Fresh coat of lacquer on the boat, it said. I think I might actually have to look this up. I haven't had to look up anything yet in the game. It says I need to search a location. But the only location that it's... Fresh leaves for the tea party. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. Mox gave me a hint coin last, in the first stream at the beginning, just to show me to use as an example when I was talking about it. So I'm gonna look it up. I don't like doing this. Sherlock. No, I have it in Gallic. It's trying to make that a Gallic word. There we go. Sherlock Holmes, chapter 1, Gilded. Thank you for buying me another one. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Gilded residence, blah 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 blah. I got the body. Done all of that. Oh, there was something in the office that we didn't get. So that might be what we're supposed to do. I'm just gonna check I didn't miss anything in the workshop. What? It's even more legit now. Oh, apparently I can go in here. There we go. Not gonna look up anymore. This might not be it, but...
Foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
There we go.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think.
Ooh.
A typical tea tin.
Hence
I wonder
the
what
tea.
he has for biscuits.
Hence that we need more tea. So I could go in that door that I hadn't tried. Apparently this also has the there it is. I wouldn't have got this, man. Just seen it in the guide.
Sails of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
You hallucinate. He's not hallucinating. He's an imaginary
could
friend.
be so exciting.
Exciting is certainly a word.
So I'm guessing we have to get all 3 of the books within this case.
Hey, hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean? I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One
That
last
sounds like-
chance.
okay.
Who are you?
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's better to know the meanings of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear?
Why has he got his sleeves like
Show me how
that?
inventive you are.
Stand still for a moment.
Observe. I love doing that. Okay. That, I mean, the voice was kind of, didn't want to be judgy, but, we are doing the bit from the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie. Interesting shoes you're wearing. Okay. Paul Perks is a woman who disguises herself as a man to achieve a higher social position. We're not gonna touch that. We're just gonna go with that. She uses the privileges of men to pursue her personal goals. She uses her career in yachting as a cover to smuggle goods for various gangs in Cordona. Her injured arm reflects the dangerous nature of her life. Despite her fearless exterior, she is frequently in trouble due to her connections to the criminal underworld, and yet she's earned a place in that world as Paul. I see no reason to disclose to anyone otherwise. Aw, sweet. Puts all of her effort into sport, even though it comes with the occasional accident on the open sea, bruises and an injured arm are bandages of honour in this dangerous sport. She's a fearless yacht woman, not give up, even when it costs her, and yet that's a man prerogative. I do not disclose anyone otherwise. I was gonna say Sherlock says trans rights, but I'm not quite sure that that's quite right. I'm gonna go with professional smuggler because I think we know that they're definitely smuggling. So
So, a woman wishes to become a real criminal, and smuggling is a stepping stone towards that? Is there not enough prestige in yachting? Or is it easier to compete with other fools like yourself? Everyone has a starting pistol, just shoot and run.
Don't say a word. I don't know where you're getting half of this nonsense.
Surely
You're
there's
on
something,
some
I
thin
guess.
ice here that I'm willing to crack.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are
The
not.
outfit.
You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat.
Uh-oh. Fight time. Oh God, look at the Checkster struggling to keep up.
But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
I'm so hardcore, look at me. I'm gonna punch him. Combat time, baby. And I can't save, of course not. Why do you have a bottle on your back? I never understood this. In the training it made sense. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Stop throwing knives at me! Oh my God!
I
Run!
could miss the party.
Watson, you just standing up there is so helpful. Shoot the hat off your head. Oh God, someone hit me while I was trying to do that. This is actually a lot harder than it seems.
Just die.
I'm probably gonna. No, go away from me. Get away from me.
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
I've arrested one of them. I was trying to duck and cover, but they can run. They're running at me. See? That didn't distract either of them. Okay, snuff box. Is my snuff box ready? I think so. No, my snuff box wasn't ready.
I'm coming.
That has to be on purpose. I hate this.
The snuff's ready.
Good, that's what I wanted.
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
There we go.
Take a rest, my
Pocket
friend.
sand. Uh oh. Jesus. Alright, sorry. I actually thought that was Watson. But I was like, oh, it's fine, he won't shoot at me.
He's all yours now. Go for it.
I'm trying. Yeah, he's got a gun. He's got a gun! Run!
Dodge this!
Dodge your butt, sorry. Sorry, panicking.
I couldn't miss the party.
Is he supposed to be Scottish?
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No.
Take this!
Ow.
Not that easy.
Oh, he's got a mask on.
I'm coming
pocket
for
sand
you.
doesn't work with him. I'm trying to reload, game. Can I reload, please? Why is it not reloading? Have I run out of bullets? Oh, I've run out of bullets. Okay. Fun. Why am I running like that? Why do I have my arms like that? I can't do anything because I can't
I couldn't
fire.
miss the party.
Oh, finally it let me reload. Okay, I think that was bugging out. I'm hitting shift. There we go. I'm just hitting the wrong button. Hold on. Just take off my gloves. Fighting mode. It's important. I'm going to turn down the volume as well because I'm shouting.
Can overcome the brute now.
Here we go. Okay. God's sake, of course as soon as I actually do that, he runs past it.
I'm gonna hurt you.
This is really hard.
Overcome him, don't.
Fine.
I'm coming for you.
I'm trying to get. Was my snuff box not ready?
I'm coming.
The snuff's ready.
Finally. Snuff only run. Ah, I hit the wrong button! Damn it!
I
hit
couldn't
F
miss the
instead of D.
party.
I just keep running around and hoping that he won't hit me. There's environmental things, but I've shot most of them already. Where is he? Oh, there he is! Damn it! That one's not up to snuff. Nice. Come over here. God. It's just shooting me at point blank range. God damn it.
Take this!
I'm gonna die! Shoot him in the leg. That'll work. I don't get it. Why does he not stop running at me if I shoot him in the leg? That feels kind of unfair. have any more environmental hazards to shoot. Wait, I do have one on this side. Please work. Yes!
Don't give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, finally, it's right. There's not more. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's 3 more? This is ridiculous.
I will end you.
Time to knock.
No more crime.
Take
Down
this.
you go. Is it down the boat? Oh no, that's Watson. Go away! Leave me alone! Come on. Come on. I just need to keep him away from me for a little bit longer.
Won't work this way. The snuff's ready.
Finally. That's the more arrests you make, the quicker it reloads, so...
Don't bother moving.
Is that it?
You've lost.
Finally? Are we finally done? Thank God.
And there's no reward for risking our lives.
I got 8.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
8, whatever the currency is. Ah yes, we all remember the part in the Sherlock novella where he had to take down an armored psychopath with dusty pockets. Pocket sand! Right you, mate. I want your explanation.
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
That's
The
rude.
other club members told me that you
Ah,
missed
is that the
race this morning.
misgendering that they were
Champions not
talking
need to
about?
practice.
You've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilded is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre.
Oh,
Good
what a
riddance.
shock.
Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I
Wow.
want all the details.
He
You
really
have an
hates them.
unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
You're asking for trouble with this smuggling business. You'd better leave it before they smuggle you out in a barrel.
Don't patronize me. I've only ever had trouble with law-abiding citizens like Gilded and you, never bandits. So ask me anything you want, and then get out of my sight.
Alright. I will.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers.
Oh, I am smart.
Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Okay. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Look at this! Using they That's good.
It seems as though Theodore Gilded hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Okay. I think we'll just ask the rest of the questions to Paul, and then we'll probably wrap up because it is past 6 o'clock, and it is time for me to go and make my dinner. So yeah, I'll just finish asking what I've got.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be
I'm not
filled
even
with
dressed as
something.
a policeman.
Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered. I'm clueless.
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilded died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
Okay.
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
What else have I got?
I don't know what you're suggesting.
I'm just gonna clear these. I don't
Does
think.
this knife seem familiar?
I didn't expect to get anything
I
from
didn't
that one.
find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
Okay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Oh. A Kofi just came through. There was a Kofi. A monthly Kofi just came through. Thank you very much. And thank you for that hydrate. Yes, I've been doing a lot of reading. I'm liking this, because Sherlock's now switched to using they instead of saying she, and well, I don't think she was ever written down.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it.
They
I
embarrassed.
might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
I hope they can be friends. I like this. It's funny. Okay. We've still got more? Okay. Let's go with this one.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that
Interesting.
old ninny's face was priceless.
That'll be...
It wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
That'll be where it's gone. That was the clue we needed. Okay. No smoking. No smoking in the shed. That's what they said. Or was it no smoking in the club? Right, well in that case, that's going to be where we wrap up. So next time we're going to have to go and find that tree in the forest and hopefully find the elephant. Though I don't know what we're going to do when we find the elephant. Shoot it? I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be where we wrap up. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. There'll be links around the screen for things like my other videos and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Right. Good.